Hi, my name is Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. It's Friday Sews. If you're interested in finding out what I've been doing this week, stick around. Okay, first I'd like to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this hashtag so that we can all get together on Fridays and share what we've been doing all week and a little bit about life in between. Well, remember last week I was doing my Dress-A-Girl dresses, and I made this one dress and I said, I think it looks okay with just the one pocket. Well, my sister commented that what was the little girl going to do with her other hand? And my daughter was not quite so diplomatic. She said, Mom, it just looks weird with one pocket. So I made another pocket, and now it has two pockets. Okay. Remember, these pockets, I got the free pattern from Jen. And also, I did get the little labels from Dress-A-Girl. Now, most of the time most of us put them on the pocket. Well, this one I put between the pockets, if you see that, because I already had the pockets sewn on the dress, and it's kind of hard to get into the pocket. I mean, I could have put it maybe up here, but I decided I'll just put it there. The label doesn't have to be on the pocket. It can be anywhere in the front of the dress, but the pocket seems to be the most popular place to put it. Well, I had made another dress, and I had the pockets made, but I waited until my labels came in the mail to put the pocket on put the label on one of the pockets. And so this is just a simple little shift dress with pockets. And then I had enough fabric to make my own bias binding, and I just did that around the neck and around the armholes and had a little tie like so. And there it is, and I've got the label on the one pocket. So there you go. Now, I've been kind of staying away from all the pattern sales because I have way too many patterns, but I was at Joann's a few days ago, and they still had their Simplicity sale, and I thought about looking at maybe some of the children's patterns and seeing if I can find something that might be appropriate for the Dress-A-Girl. And I did find this Simplicity, a Learn to Sew, so you know that's going to be easy. And it's Simplicity 2241, and I thought that would make a really cute pattern to use for the Dress-A-Girl. Now they do tell you to put a button on, but any pattern can be adjusted. You can do, the tie back instead of the button. If the pattern has a zipper, you can just sew it up and just leave like a little keyhole opening and then have the tie. So there's a lot of things you can do with the patterns that you already own. But I thought this was a really pretty pattern. And then I found this other pattern from Simplicity, 9454, and it has an adult size and a child size, and I would do the short sleeve. It's got some ruffles, and that might make a pretty Dress-A-Girl Around the World dress, or for anybody. So I thought that was really pretty. And while I was looking, I did find one for myself, but the reason I picked this one up, it's a different pattern than I already have, and the fabric the model was wearing, it reminds me kind of a Hawaiian dress, because my husband and I are going to go to Hawaii in November, and I want to make a few things to take there. And let me show it to you. It's Simplicity 8875. And one of the dresses, there's a ruffle, and there's like a split in the middle of the ruffle. You can make it with or without the split. And that fabric she's wearing, I just love it. To me, it looks like something that you'd wear to Hawaii, or Hawaiian type dress. So that's why I bought that one. So I definitely want to make that for our trip. Okay, so what else have I been up to? Well, back in February, I got one of those Fabric Mart mystery boxes, and I got this fabric in it that I would not have picked out. If I was at the fabric store, I wouldn't have said, ooh, I'm going to buy that fabric. but I went ahead and made something with it. This fabric has got a lot of holes in it. Let me just see what I mean? A lot of holes in it. I thought, what in the world? That's the fabric I have left over. I think, what in the world am I going to make with all this holey fabric? Well, my idea was to use this Simplicity Super Jiffy number 1133. You can make either a tunic or a beach cover-up. Now there's only one piece, and one piece. Did I hold up two fingers? One piece, and you cut it on the fold, and when you open it up, that's what the piece looks like. One big piece. And then you put bias bind around it and buttons. Well, just think about this fabric. I had to, with holey fabric, I had to make 4 darts and 2 buttonholes. So hold on just a minute. Let me go get you and show you what I made. All right, I'm back. I had left it in the other room. Well, this is what it looks like from the front. And then the back of it, it crisscrosses. I don't know if you can see that. It crisscrosses. I'll pop up a picture of me wearing it. But I think it'll make a nice little beach cover-up. It was kind of weird to try and make darts when there's holes in it, and also making the buttonholes. They recommended you take a piece of scrap fabric and put behind it, to reinforce it. But all my scrap fabric has got holes in it. So I just used some interfacing. I know it shows through, but I'm wearing it on the beach or at the pool. So, and what I decided to do to use red bias binding, because I have 2 bathing suits, one's black and one's red. So that's why I thought I would do that. So the pattern itself is a really easy sew. It's just the fabric. I mean, I would never, like I said, I would never pick this fabric out at the fabric store. But it came in that mystery bundle, and I decided I got to make something with it. And I did. And I think it came out pretty cute. Okay. Another thing I've been up to. My 9-year-old granddaughter, she likes to wear nightgowns. And I made her a nightgown before. And I actually used this Grow With Me pajamas, except what I did was I made it with short sleeves. So I didn't use the long sleeves with a cuff because it was more for spring and summer. And what I did was, what I made her, I used this red fabric, and I have tons of it, and I think I bought it at a, maybe at St. Francis or some type of a store like that. But I got lots of it. But you have to be real careful when you're unfolding it. There were holes in different spots, and so I had to be careful when I cut it out. But I made the body of it with this red fabric, and then there's a yoke, and I use this apple fabric for the yoke. And she really likes it. I didn't even hem it because it's knit, so I didn't hem it. So she wants me to make her another one, but I don't want to make the same thing. And I looked through my scraps, and I really don't have anything that really would be appropriate for a nightgown. They recommend that you use, well, this is all knit. This is all knit. But I had another pattern that recommended cotton blends and cotton lawn and things like that, soft things. And looking through my scraps, I've got a bunch of cotton, but it's more that 100% cotton, and it's more that thicker cotton. It's not something you want to sleep in. You want something that's a little bit more flowy and comfy. So I was at Walmart to buy some more of that red bias binding, and I looked over in their bundles, and I found this, 2 yards for $8. Some type of a knit. It's so soft. And look at the color, isn't that pretty? And I thought that would make a really pretty nightgown for her. I'm thinking I'll just do the yoke in the same fabric. I don't think that would go with it, the red I think it would look kind of weird, and I don't really have anything in my stash. I think that would match it. So I think I'll probably just do the yoke in the same fabric. But boy, it is so soft, and I think she would like that. But as I said, even though this doesn't come in short sleeves, it's really easy just to shorten the sleeves and just make the nightgown like this little girl's wearing. And it was a really simple make. But that's what she wants. She's actually been wearing her older sister's nightgowns that she wore when she was her age, and she's starting to outgrow them. But I thought this was really pretty and soft, and that's what I plan on doing for her, is to make her another nightgown with that. Okay, and the only other thing I have is, of course, my the eyelet lace from my spin. I did find out from Carol, that in the UK they call it broderie anglaise. I thought, ooh, I like that. So I haven't started that yet. My sister even commented that little girls' dresses would be pretty in eyelet lace. I have 3.5 yards of it, so I'd have enough to maybe make the 2 youngest granddaughters a dress, but not enough for all 4 of them, because one girl is 16 and the other is 11. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or just go ahead and make that dress that I showed you on my video this week. So that's what I've got going on this week. I appreciate you watching me, and let me know what you've been sewing. What's on your sewing table? What have you been up to? And let me know if you're doing the Dress-A-Girl as well. Last year they made a lot of dresses for those girls. Some of the dresses go overseas, some stay right here in the United States to the poor communities where girls just don't have much and they don't have a pretty dress to wear. So, okay, well, that's what I have for you today. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you would. Hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you the next time I put a video out. Y'all take care. God bless. Goodbye.